Wonderful. Thank you for joining this session today. Today will be Tao Calligraphy writing focus because next week we are going to move on a journey of Tao Calligraphy writing with the greatest love. Allow yourself to discover the source quantum field through the Tao calligraphy. So this is also on YouTube. So welcome everyone watching live with me, or whether you're going to watch the replay. My name is Carol Liu, and I'm honored to be one of Dr. and Master Zhigang Cha's leading teachers and his only Tao calligraphy lineage holder. That Tao calligraphy, Tao is not the religion Tao. Tao is the ultimate source and creator of everyone and everything. So it's very universal that you can see Tao calligraphy as a transformative art, an art beyond that carries a portal of source invisible love and light, that you have the opportunity to connect to a high dimension field to transform your negative information that causes the sickness, the pain, the suffering, the challenges in your life. And this is created and founded by Dr. and Master Zhigang Cha, who is a world-renowned healer, a Tao Grand Master. He is trained as a Western medicine doctor and a traditional Chinese medicine doctor. He has brought everything together as one to form these Tao technologies, and Tao calligraphy is one of them. There has been 19 clinical research studies that has been completed verifying the efficacy of Master Sha's Tao technologies in complementing modern medicine, improving the quality of life, improving the clinical symptoms, including depression, pain, cancer, chronic health challenges as well. That there's thousands of heart-touching stories all around the world. I myself started my journey seeking a solution for my chronic depression. That I was so lost in that overthinking, lost in that negativity, lost in that hate, that I couldn't see myself. I couldn't connect with myself. I couldn't connect with others. I couldn't connect with my life. It felt there was no meaning, that there was no point to living. That was when I began my journey. And coming from a software engineer, a software analyst background, that I started with the evidence-based healing modalities, but they couldn't find a solution for me. Some of them helped me to maintain, but I couldn't get out of that negativity. So I was so desperate that I was willing to give everything a go. And that's where I came across Dr. and Master Zhigang Cha's Tao technologies, his teachings, his practices, his special services. And through the 2-month journey that I give everything, a trial period of 2 months, through that 2-month journey at the beginning, I felt significant change to my condition, that I was no longer that intense in my negativity, intense in that hatred that I had in it, that I was able to open my heart more. And as I continued to train and study further, that I had discovered more about myself. Even the social anxiety was released to allow me to be here, to be on live, sharing with you, connecting with you, sharing my experiences. In the past, I will stay away from the public spotlight. I would not go anywhere near speaking in front of the public. I would hide myself into a little quiet space of mine, that I don't respond to others, don't engage unless they try to connect with me. And that would be only like a few words in. So it was hard for me to build a relationship. So things have shifted at a level that I never imagined. I was only looking for depression. I never knew that I had so much within me that I was suppressing. And Tao Calligraphy was what helped me. There are no promises or guarantees, because you are part of that equation for your healing and transformation, that these Tao technologies help to clear the negative information. It paves the way for you, but you need to walk that path and allow that transformation to manifest through the source love and light you receive from the more positive information, that you get uplifted in the source quantum field. So welcome Nazia, welcome Karen, welcome Sarah, welcome Kim, welcome Susan here with me on Zoom, and welcome everyone on YouTube. Great to be with you, and I would love if you were to share, say hello, share if you have a story. Would love to hear from you as well. There is thousands of heart-touching stories all around the world, and continually things are shifting in my life. And it doesn't mean that the challenges disappear. The sickness disappears. Sometimes it can not reoccur. But it's also powerful in the way that my perspective changes, so I can handle the situations, handle the conditions in a much more loving, positive alignment, not focused and holding myself back through the negativity, but through allowing that openness, allowing that focus for me to move on. So let us experience the Tao calligraphy together. So I'm going to begin by opening a field, a sacred field of the Tao calligraphy. So you can close your eyes and allow yourself to observe where you are at this time. Do you have any pain? Do you have any discomfort or something bothering you? This would be a good request to focus on in this session. choose one request that is present at this time and let's transform it together. You can give it a rating of 1 to 10 for what it is at this time. And I would love for you to type what that request is, or you can say it is for your personal request in there if you don't want to share, but share that rating. Share what it is that you have that pain, discomfort, or feeling bothered about. And let's see how the Tao calligraphy field can support you during this time. So we have Dr. Pauline saying 7 to 8 sore throat, cough. And more will come as we go with this. So Karen is preparing for her exams in there, and it's at the level of 5 or whatever it is. Okay, beautiful. So now I am going to open the field. Susan is 9 out of 10. Nervous reaction by picking the shin around my fingers. Okay. So let us close our eyes and let us let go of thinking about this area of ours. And try to empty yourself and quantum entangle with this field of this session. Resonate with it, with your heart and soul. I'm going to now sing my Tao song and open this field that the Tao song is higher vibration. It's another one of Master Sha's Tao technologies. And allow yourself to connect with that higher frequency and vibration. Source love and light coming through. Allow yourself to feel that source love and light. Putting that smile on your face. Allow yourself to open as you breathe in from the source, this field. Breathe out and let things go, whatever is not needed at this time. Some people who are sensitive to the vibration may feel a difference as the field is now open. And we're going to connect with the Tao calligraphy behind me of the greatest love. In there, this Tao calligraphy is written by Dr. and Master Zhiyan Chao. You can keep your eyes closed, and we're going to take a deep breath in. Allow yourself to breathe from this Tao calligraphy, from this field. Breathe in that source, love and light, through every pore of your body. Absorb this, meld with this, resonate with this. And breathing out, we're going to just be silent and just breathe out, exhale deeply. We're going to do different breathing practices. First one, just deep breath in and out. Breathing in and out. One more time, breathing in. Visualize the source, love and light. Coming in and out. Feel yourself letting the negative go. As we're now going to, when we breathe out, chant greatest love, allowing us to resonate deeper with this Tao calligraphy of the greatest love. Breathe in greatest love. However long you can do your breathing in and out, that is perfect. Don't strain yourself. Naturally, as long as you can. And again, breathe in. Greater love. One more time. In greater love. yourself to feel. Do you feel a deeper connection with this field? You may feel you're in that stillness, silent space, quietness, calmness. As you open your eyes, would love you to share what is this experience with the opening of the field, with this breathing practice that you have done, that I do fortnightly sacred breathing practices with the Tao Calligraphy. Not just this one, but there is 10 universal qualities that we breathe in and out to align with it, to help us to heal and transform. Because life is about breathing in, breathing out. And through the Tao Calligraphy, you can bring a higher quality. It's not just the oxygen. It is a deeper level of positive information that can transform the negative information, which is the root cause of our sicknesses and challenges on there. So wonderful. We have Dr. Pauline says, the moment you opened the field and started your Tao song, I felt the beginning of release of more grief and sadness I had been unable to process yet from several deaths recently of my family members, relatives, and friends. I feel my breathing getting smoother and deeper too. I feel the shaking and melting of more blockages, more peace. This is so simple and yet so deeply healing and connecting to love in my heart that now feels more open. Beautiful, yes. That when we are uplifted, we can feel more open and things can be released and have that love come back in to move forward in our healing and transformation. Karen says, I felt the frequency or vibration when you started your Tao song. Nazia, I felt blockages melt within my heart and a sense of peace coming up. Beautiful. Wonderful. This is the power of the Tao Calligraphy. I'm honored to be able to facilitate this. I have a special authority where we can connect to a higher dimension field of the Tao Calligraphy to do this sacred breathing practice to help us to heal and transform together. So here's another simple way where you can also experience the power of Tao Calligraphy. And that is through Master Sha's Tao Calligraphy Tao Song videos that he's created. They're 10-minute short videos where Master Sha traces and sings for you. Just like how I opened the field, you're going to also experience the tracing of the Tao Calligraphy later. But Master Sha, he is the founder and creator. He put a very high dimensional field into the calligraphy, into the video. When you're connecting with it, when you're watching, practicing, following along with Master Sha, It's like you're having a private session with him in this high dimension field. So you could experience powerful transformations for yourself. I experience a lot of transformation through these videos. And today we're going to experience part of the video for self-love. As this one is one that deeply resonates with me, I use it a lot of the times to help me to continue to develop my self-love to move forward. So let's experience this with Master Sha.
Welcome. In this video, I have created a Tao Calligraphy Tao Sound field to transform and prevent a lack of self-love and boost your self-love. This Tao Calligraphy is a sacred Tao mantra, Ya Shi La. Throughout history, sacred mantras cannot be translated. They carry unbelievable power to transform life. Ya Shila could transform the self-love issues. Let us begin by tracing this Tao calligraphy. The Tao source field is within the path of the writing. When we trace, we connect with and receive the Tao source field of positive information, energy, and matter. It could transform the negative information, energy, matter, causing you to lack self-love. Put the 5 fingers together like this to trace and follow the path of Tao calligraphy with me now. Total relax. Ya Shi La. Continue to practice with the animation. I will now sing this sacred mantra, Aya Shila. Place one palm on your lower abdomen and other palm on your heart. Chant or sing with me. Aya Shila. Aya Shila. Aya Shila. Aya Shila. You can sing with me together. Aya Shila. 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 We will now apply a
How was that experience with Master Sha? Can you feel that power from that field in there? That these are very powerful videos that you can subscribe to every month. It's $10 per video, or you can subscribe for $19 for all 35 videos for different organs, parts of our body, different negative, unbalanced emotions, for transforming the stress, insomnia, or for that self-love in there, so that whatever whatever's come up for you, you can select the best video, practice along with Master Sha, and allow greater transformation. I know Susan used the one to transform insomnia, that has transformed her sleep from 4 hours to 8 hours. I myself had a similar experience that I had trouble sleeping. I was only sleeping around 2 hours or so. And with the touch the button for transforming insomnia, I couldn't stay awake at night. And I slept deeply for 8 hours in there. So I also found that transforming insomnia one very powerful. I also love the self-love one, as I say, because sometimes I get stuck in that loop on being too hard on myself in things and not letting go. So the self-love one helps me through that journey of transformation in there. I also have experienced it for the feet because last year I severely injured my foot, and through the Master Sha's Tao Calligraphy Tao Song Touch the Button videos in there, that it helped release the pain. During winter when my toes were swollen, the touch the button allowed it to be cleared overnight, and I didn't have swollen, itchy toes all winter afterwards. So I'm grateful for these opportunities to utilize it to support anything that challenges that I go through, that you continue to seek medical help in it. These Tao technologies are to complement whatever healing modalities you work with at this time. It is very universal. Great. Would love to hear from you. If you want to share anything on there, Pauline says, I love MasterChefs. Touch the button. Yes. It's so affordable and very powerful as well. So those that are starting, you could allow yourself to sign up for a month and see how it goes on it. Imagine doing this every day. However much you can, the more you do, the greater that transformation could take place. Dr. Pauline says it always helps me to transform whatever I'm going through so much more easily. Yeah, I totally agree with that. In there. Okay, so that is what is available on it, and I am now going to go deeper. What I love about the Tao calligraphy is the writing. I'm just going deeper with for you to experience the writing itself that many of us, some of us, may not have as much or no experience with Tao calligraphy writing. Some of us may be advanced in there. I am going to write the Tao calligraphy for this session, and I'm going to lead everyone to trace this as a practice, and also imagining yourself writing this and what it can do for you. So we can close our eyes for a moment. And just allow yourself to connect with the field. Empty your thoughts. As I write the Tao calligraphy, I'm going to write one character, which is the Tao. And I'm going to write it for everyone present. And we're going to practice with it. Now this is the Tao calligraphy of the Tao in Chinese, which means the greatest. It's written in a oneness style writing. And when you trace the writing, you're connecting with the field, because the path of the writing is where that Tao calligraphy field is, where that source field is. So tracing this, you can trace with your 5 fingers together, like this. And allow yourself to feel that vibration. And feel the vibration coming from the Tao Calligraphy. Some people are sensitive and may notice that vibration, especially through your fingers as you trace. So we're going to trace this for a few minutes. For whatever your request is, you don't need to think of it, connect with it again because you already set that intention at the beginning. On this, I'm just using one finger to guide everyone to trace this. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and closing your eyes. I am going to write over this Tao calligraphy, but I am going to put certain intentions to the writing itself. And for you to notice, we're going to trace for everyone's request. Starting with Dr. Pauline for her sore throat and cough, allowing this calligraphy to support her more and more. The message from the Tao Calligraphy for Dr. Pauline is really, there is that opening of the chest area, but your central meridian, your 7 chakras need to also open so things can flow and that things can move for things to shift further. So let us open our eyes and let us trace for Dr. Pauline. When we trace for others, you still can receive the benefits as well. What you give is what you receive. And by offering it, helping others, you're actually helping yourself more. Master Sha shares 90%. For others, 10%. For yourself. So when you trace for others, you receive 90% of the benefits. If you just do it for yourself, you're only receiving 10%. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Beautiful. Let us move on to the next one. So for Karen to prepare for her exams in there. For Karen, there is more grounding and to allow things to naturally flow in there. To not be so stuck in that mind, that allowing things. Practice makes perfect in it, and allow things to move with that groundedness to be able to retain what you learn and bring this out. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. For Susan, the nervous reaction by picking the shin around my fingers. Let's see what it is for you. So for Susan, it is to allow her to connect with your higher self, that you can stay focused. You can let go of the fingers and allow things to move, things to be released. When you're in that higher alignment with yourself, that won't be a bother for you. It is actually blessing more on that lower back area. Not just the fingers, but I get that it's also going into that lower back area for you in there. So for Nazia, anxiety around her goal. We trace for her. The anxiety may come a lot from that mind level, allowing herself to not be so mind focused and allow more of that deeper connection to this goal, the higher purpose of this goal, and to manifest this out. Focus on manifesting the higher purpose. So the higher purpose is important for you to keep as that driving force moving forward, not coming from the mind to push you around. So we have Kim for the stiff joints. Tracing for Kim. I get there needs to be a bit more stretching needed for Kim in there, allowing things to have opened us space for energy to flow, for things to loosen in there. Okay. And let's do a final one for everyone else in there. We'll trace for everyone. So we're tracing for everyone to open, to allow for the healing and transformation to take place. We're going to chant Da, which is the Chinese for, which is the name of this character in Chinese, which is greatest. As we just breathe in, Da. In, Da. In, Da. In, Da. In, Da. And closing your arms. And allow yourself to meld with what you received from the Tao Calligraphy. We have given and received. Allow yourself to meld with this character of the greatest. Bring out that higher power potential self of yours. How does that feel? Grounding it, aligning with it. And opening your eyes, we'll welcome you to share. And you can also share, where is it now? If you were to rate it again, what is that score? You rated it at the beginning, what is it now? And share what it is. What is your experience? So Karen says, wow, thank you. What powerful messages for all of us, and makes sense, as if I'm allowing stress to block me. I really appreciate this service and will do a grounding practice following on from your message. I feel truly blessed to have participated in this session. Beautiful. Thank you to the Tao Calligraphy. The Tao Calligraphy, when you write it, it can offer you a lot of deep insights and messages. And you can also correct your writing or put an intention in your writing to further bring healing and transformation. That is what is unique about the Tao Calligraphy, is you are practicing to be that channel to bring that power of the Tao Calligraphy, of that source quantum field, to the writing. And because you are that channel, your information could influence the writing. So therefore, there could be more personalized information, deep information that could help you in your healing and transformation. That's why I love the Tao Calligraphy writing. And I'm excited on this 4-week course that I'm doing that is an intensive program, intensive in the way that it is a Monday to Friday practice. And I am going to observe each and every participant, guide each and every participant to more deeply. Sometimes, even if you learned it for years, if you're not doing it in a particular way that aligns with you, it could dissipate some of that power. There is the overall standard and general principles in there, but you also need to follow what is aligned with you. Everyone's different. For example, someone with leg pain, it's ideal to stand to write down calligraphy, but if you're having leg pain and you're forcing yourself to stand to write, that is not following the Tao, the universal principles and laws. So the power would be not as good as if you were sitting and not have that pain, that condition influence your writing so much. Because ideally, we want to let go of our influence and bring more of that pure field from the Tao source through. So in the 4-week program that I am offering, I am going to observe everyone and retune everyone to their own level on there. So I'm excited for this. So let's read some of the comments. Welcome you to share more and more. Karen says, wow, thank you. What powerful messages for all of us and makes sense. I'm not sure whether I've read I've read it out loud, but I've read it in there. And as I'm allowing stress to block me, I really appreciate this service and will do a grounding practice following on from your message. I feel truly blessed to have participated in this session. You are meant to hear that twice. In there. The more you share, the more benefits you're going to receive. I encourage you to share. Nausea, wow, this was so powerful. I was getting knocked out. My anxiety reduced to 2.5 now. It was 6 when we started. Also, I feel very much calm and relaxed. Thank you so much, Carol. Beautiful. That is more than half, more than 50% transformed. Congratulations, Nazia. Susan shares, tracing Da made me want to cry. I have not had the need to attack my skin, the skin around my fingernails during this session. I am very grateful. Wonderful in it. Thank you to the Tao Calligraphy. That it is because of Master Sha and his teaching, his Tao technology, sharing it to humanity, that we have this opportunity to connect to a high dimension field. The higher dimension field can help us to heal and transform at a deeper level. There is layers and layers to the negative information. That's why some conditions come back, as there is higher layers of negative information that we need to address, that we need to transform as well. Okay. So next, we're going to do another. I'm going to offer a blessing with the Tao calligraphy. Before we was writing, you were still receiving blessings as you were practicing with it. But now I am going to write a Tao calligraphy and offer a very powerful blessing on this, that I am choosing demos based on the chat. That's why I say to share has its benefits on this. Okay, so let me see who the demo is. really sharing has its benefits. Because the Tao source asked me to choose the 13th comment. And because Dr. Pauline posted so many times at the beginning that she has your number 13. Yeah. You're just number 13. 10, 11 to 13 were all your comments. So congratulations, Dr. Pauline. Not sure whether you're available on video. In there. Whether she's available or not. Waiting for you, Dr. Pauline. In there. We'll just wait a moment and see whether she will come on or not. In there.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Great to have you. Okay. So how's your sore throat and coughing going?
Getting better. There's still some itchiness and something in my throat, but I feel it getting better with each thing that we were doing. As from the Tao song to the Master Shas touch the button and then to the calligraphy, it just kept getting better and better. It's more soothing and more calmer, really. So it's not just the first, it was the sadness, and then it was the fear coming up, and then there was some irritations or upset. So it's different emotions that were harmonizing each other. So I'm very grateful.
Yes, you first rated it a 7 to an 8. Where is it at now?
Maybe a 3 to 4. There's still some irritation, but it's not as it's not a choking feeling anymore, but there's still some coughing a little bit.
Right. 3 to 4. Again, it is 50% or more
Yes. Thank you.
transformation. So let's see how the Tao Calligraphy blessing will support you further. So I am going to write the Tao Calligraphy. And I'm using a special Tao Calligraphy brush. Through the Tao Calligraphy brush, I am able to bring down 10 billion times more power. So you're going to experience this level of blessing. So everyone can close their eyes. Even if you're not receiving, being present, you can be in that field, receive a splash of it. Because some of it you could resonate with. I'm going to write the greatest love as the greatest love melts the blockages to support Dr. Pauline further. Blessing start. From the writing of the greatest love, this first writing is to bring a greater connection to the Tao source from the crown of the head down to the throat, to the shoulders, to the chest, to the lower abdomen area, to align more with the source love and light. That you have so much power in you. But because the central meridian channel is that connection with the Tao source, is not fully opened, that it was slowing down that recovery. And it was bringing that opening and working on allowing that source love and light to flow, to melt the blockages. That now things are moving. And when things move, that healing could take place at a deeper level. There is further release, not only with sadness and grief, but it also comes from the loss of connection. That to bring back the connection with your loved ones in a different way, although they have transitioned, that their soul, their essence, that information, that connection is still within you. But because of the sadness and grief, it is covering it. So it is really allowing that to be uncovered and bringing things down. As more of that source love and light flows, soothing her at that, not just the physical level, but mentally, emotionally, and more. Now things are moving for new creation and manifestation to take place. Take a deep breath in and out. Breathing in and out. One last time, in and out. Thank you to the Tao Calligraphy of the greatest love to serve Dr. Pauline. And everyone can share how do you feel on there. I thought I was okay, but now after the blessing, I felt there was something in the middle of my chest being taken out that I didn't realize I had something there. I myself received as well. Beautiful. You want to share, Dr. Pauline?
Yes, it's interesting. You know how when you take a cough syrup, but the herbal kind with the mint that's really good, it felt like I was being soothed with some kind of warm, syrupy something that was smoothly coming down. And then it was coating not just there, but then it went to my lungs, and then it went to my head, and it went to the different parts of my body. It's the first time I've felt that. Usually I feel it like light or but I was also shaking, which happens to me before, but I've never felt that. It felt like being coated all around, and it was so like yumminess. I don't know else how to explain, but it feels more connected. Like, because I didn't realize, because it was so painful, I had blocked a lot of things. So I couldn't really feel a lot. Although I could feel pain, but the emotions were all jumbled up. But now with the connection, it's more, I feel like I'm strong enough to feel each emotion one by one. Maybe not all at the same time, but I feel like after this, like after we finish this class, I'll be able to allow myself to feel each emotion. And I know with that, I also feel connected again to the love that I have for the people that have passed on, which helps me connect with the people that are here. Because it was a pattern when I was little. So many grief and sadness. So, or all, a lot of my best friends, they keep going somewhere else, like to another country, literally. When would get close to them, and then they would fly off to another country and move. So these are like little triggers, but things that are needing to be addressed and healed. So I feel it now that it's more, oh, I'm okay to process it now. I'm okay to connect with it now, one at a time. So thank you so much. I'm so grateful.
Congratulations, Dr. Pauline. Has it reduced further now?
Oh, definitely. Maybe just a one because of the the last tickle, but I can breathe much easier. My chest is much lighter. Like, because normally I could exhale, but I it's hard to inhale. But now I feel it more. Even the inhale is smoother. It's not all the way through, but it's a lot better than only exhaling and hardly inhaling at all. And now it's more. I can breathe out and I can breathe in. So thank you so much. I'm so grateful.
Congratulations. Yes. And we can tell by your voice it's so much power. Before you were kind of struggling and you were coughing as well. And now you didn't cough and you spoke with so much energy and power in it.
Yes, my voice even is stronger and not like, oh, for me. No, it's like I feel it. I'm more me. So thank you. More love. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you to the Tao Calligraphy. Thank you to Master Sha who created this for us, that sometimes I also get into that pattern about the connection in there. That when you're in pain, when you're hurt, you want to protect yourself in there. And you find you want to disconnect on there. And that's one of my patterns. And I had to learn to come back into a connection in there. And the connection is, I'm still learning, because if I think about the connection, it's more of a disconnection because I overthink it, and that is not true connection. And the Tao calligraphy is about bringing a true connection to herself, to all the experiences and negative information, to transform it so that she can accept, change that perspective, change that view. The past can't change, but your perception of it could be different, to allow yourself to accept it more and move forward. So wonderful, so happy for Dr. Pauline in there. Great. Karen said, I felt that has been fighting a sore throat for several days, and it was worse today. But it feels fine now, and Dr. Pauline has more light in her face, as I could see the difference before and after. Yes, grief and disconnection in general is something I can relate to from past experiences. Yeah. How amazing is the Tao calligraphy? I wish more people could learn and become the Tao calligraphy writing power practitioners, to hold this power to help yourself and others. But you need to write well, and that's why the 4-week course was created, to support more people to go deeper, to learn the Tao calligraphy writing. Whether you're beginning or whether you're seasoned, you have learned and practiced for a number of years, we're going to take it to a personal level to find your Tao, your way of writing Tao calligraphy, that you can become a more pure channel, to bring this power down. Rosina says, the blessing for Dr. Pauline also had an effect on me. I have issues with sadness and grief, and this blessing gave me a lot of peace. I resonate with Dr. Pauline. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Thank you everyone for joining in this practice today. I will send the email with all the details for the registrations who have joined, to welcome you to join my 4-week course. In there, it starts on Monday, and a new announcement that it was intended to be 8 a.m. my time in there, but quite a number of you say you can't make it due to that time, and you want a different time. So there's going to be a second class at 5:30 p.m. my time in there. So I cover both sides of the world in there for times that suits different people on that. So there is the 2 options of the time, which will be updated on the registration page that you can choose what time suits you to join. And you're going to be on camera because I am going to observe and see how I can take your writing, how you write, to another level. Sometimes it's not just about your practice, your posture, how you set up your environment can influence how much you channel as well. So I have posted the link on Zoom for those that are interested. Sign up now in there. Look forward to being with you. And before we close, I'm going to offer you a further blessing of integration. So closing your eyes, allow yourself to relax, to receive. Notice what has taken place for you. Integration blessing. Start. Giving our greatest love and gratitude for all that you have received. And opening your eyes. Before you go, I would love you to type into the chat, honor what you've received, share in the comments to really manifest that transformation, maintain and sustain that. Writing, what we write is what we become. When you write something, it has a deeper connection and a deeper alignment with you. So I encourage you to spend a moment to write in the chat whatever you want to say, whatever you want to anchor into your field to develop further in there. Thank you everyone for this time together. And I look forward to reading your comments. I'm still going to be on the line in there to support. And if you have any questions, happy to also address any questions that you may have about this session, about the program. And for those that are on YouTube, thank you for joining. I will post the details shortly. Love you all. Thank you all.